Hello everyone and welcome to Autocrat.
That's too fast.
Hello everyone and welcome to
Pause. Now rewind to the beginning and let's start again at a normal pace.
Hello everyone and welcome to Autocrat. This is episode 106, Numa and the Nymph. We covered all of Numa Pompilius' reigns last episode. However, we are not quite done with him yet. Before we say goodbye, we are going to discuss the disputed story of Numa Pompilius' love life after the death of his wife Tatia. Now, this is the story of Numa Pompilius and Egeria.
It is indeed, and we've only really got scraps to work with this time, so we're going to do it source by source like we're in a court case.
Exactly. Plutarch comes to the stand and tells us that Egeria even advised him on how to make it through an encounter with Jupiter, which is always good.
Yeah, and that's all he really tells us about the interactions that Numa had with Egeria.
Now, Victor is called for the defense.
For the defense?
For the defense.
He's for the defense now? We have a defense and a prosecution?
Victor calls Egeria a wife rather than a lover and also a nymph.
I mean, that is a defense in a way. He's his wife, not his mistress.
And apparently illness killed him, and this discovery came in the year of Rome 572, meaning 181 BCE.
Okay. Thank
you,
Victor.
Now, for the prosecution, Ovid.
I've just realised that discovery thing, I think, relates to our story from last time, where they discovered those papers hidden in Numa's tomb.
Yeah, that
and
might be.
I was so distracted that I forgot that we had mentioned that in a prior episode rather than now.
Fair enough.
So that's just for context. I did look it up, it's then.
But stop interrupting Ovid, he was about to give his testimony.
Yeah, well.
Ovid, go on. Thank you. The story goes that Numa wanted to find out the secrets of the universe. He left his hometown of Cures and travelled to Crotona. There, he received teachings from Pythagoras for a while. Once he had been taught... Why would you want to be taught by Pythagoras? I hate Pythagoras.
Oh, trust me, Pythagoras is way more interesting than you think he is.
Okay.
Ever want to be in basically a cult where you can't eat beans or even cross through bean fields?
Alright.
That's Pythagoras.
Okay.
Ever want to be called the son of Apollo?
No.
That's Pythagoras.
Well, in any case, once he had been taught, he headed back to Latium to take up the throne.
Yeah. It was way easier, actually, because he knew to take the... it was a right-angled road, and he knew he could get there faster if he took a diagonal path across it now instead. It was really handy. That's a Pythagorean theorem joke for all you fans out there.
When he died, his widow fled and he hid in the forest of the Arcelia Valley.
Ah yeah, Egeria.
She wailed so loud that she was actually disrupting the worship of Diana once introduced to that region by Orestes.
Oh, Orestes is here.
The nymph and even Hippolytus tried to console her, but in the end it was all for naught. Egeria wept at the foot of a mountain until finally Diana transformed her into a spring. Hippolytus was apparently just as astonished as Romulus had been when he had put a spear into the Palatine Isle and it had sprouted into a tree.
Yeah, I mean, we did cover that very briefly, but still very random.
Yeah. Well,
thank you, Ovid. You can go off the stand now and go back to writing whatever nonsense comes into your head next.
Alright, Livy, come up, please. Thank you. Please take a sit.
He's got very wooden feet.
I mean, that's good because there was a wooded area with a stream with its source in a cave. Numa went here to, as he told people, meet the goddess Egeria often.
Aha, evidence.
He stated this area was sacred to the Muses as he went to go and see his new wife there. He also set up a yearly festival in honor of their union, which we're not going to go into detail there.
Yeah, makes sense. Numa loves a religious festival.
Yeah. Chronicle of the Roman Republic, so, not an actual person.
Well, the author of the Chronicle of the Roman Republic, I guess, but we're not calling on them directly, so just the inanimate spirit of the Roman Republic.
After Tatia died, Numa is supposed to have been the lover of the nymph Egeria.
Okay, this time it's lovers, and she's a nymph again.
They would meet and the southern face...
Oh, I meant in.
In the southern face of the Palatine Hill, next to a spring which was given her name in the centuries thereafter.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is the one she turns into in Ovid's Metamorphoses. You hear that, Ovid? It's just a spring. You don't need to come up with a metamorphosis for it.
Yes, you do. He does.
Yeah, apparently, Egeria would advise him on how to rule.
Wow.
Ooh, pillow talk much. However, Numa never gave her credit, so we don't know what is her and what isn't. So, with all the evidence in place, who do you think Egeria is? Is she his lover after his wife dies, or is she his second wife?
I think she's a very close person to him.
Okay, that covers both of those viewpoints.
And I think probably more his lover than his wife, because if she was his wife, surely it would have been mentioned. If it's just a lover, oh well.
I mean, maybe, but Numa was trying to instill piety and sort of religious mores into the Roman people to then take a lover after that.
I mean, do as I say, not as I do.
But then again, she is a nymph, so maybe the rules are different?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to go with that. She's a nymph and probably the lover of Numa Pompilius, who apparently tells him how to rule. So, it's a shorter episode today, but that brings us to the end of today's episode. It just felt like there was just enough information to make it its own standalone thing, rather than just breeze past it last time. However, this time, Numa is dead.
Good.
So, well, not for Numa. So, next time, we'll see who his successor is, shall we?
We shall.
So, until next time, do you want to do your line?
Have a great week, everyone.
Have a great week. There, happy now?
And millennium and neon and everything else.
Yes, all those things.